time for tonight's Geico rivalry. The Dodgers have had the NL West under lock and key for 7 consecutive seasons. Tonight, they've got Robbie Ray to deal with, whose debut was not as sharp as his summer camp, though he did strike out 7. Ross Stripling, the most underappreciated starter in the National League, if not all of baseball, on the mound for Dave Roberts' guys. And it leads us to a question. You know, the Giants-Dodgers rivalry might not have the sizzle that it's had in past years because the Giants are kind of under reconstruct right now. I think they're going to be good, and they're playing well now, so we'll give them credit. Are the Diamondbacks the Dodgers' biggest rival in terms of the throne in the NL West, Tom?
I'm going to say no. Based off last year, I would have said yes, but I think the San Diego Padres are the team to watch this year. Getting off to a good start certainly helps. You've got a guy like Fernando Tatis Jr., who is probably the best player in that division outside of maybe Mookie or Bellinger. The Dodgers have a couple of them. But I think in a 60-game season, this guy can carry a team. He's that kind of a player, that dynamic of a player. I thought the best thing about the Padres going in a short season was their bullpen. They actually haven't pitched great, the bullpen so far.
Yep.
Which is, I look at that as a good thing. I think that will be a strength. But they're doing what I said teams need to do. Get off to a good start, get some momentum, believe in yourselves. It's a scary team. So I would say the Padres.
Bullpen gave it up yesterday, the San Diego bullpen. Colorado's off to a really good start. They haven't played at home in Denver yet. That begins tomorrow. But how about you, Al? What's the Dodgers' biggest problem, if there is one, in the division?
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning with Tom. But I think what's intriguing, it was a couple years ago only when Buddy Black got there and they had really good rotation and they got in the playoffs. Last year, not so much. And right now, they're 4-1. They're getting very good pitching. German Marquez yesterday. So I think... Let's see, right? John Gray, #1 pick, and I mentioned Kyle Freeland, like he was really not good, to put it nicely, last year. But I think if you could get the momentum, I love the Buddy Black sign to be manager. I thought that was such a good idea. Buddy Black being like ex-pitcher, being in that place to convince these guys mentally more than anything else of what they're able to do. If they get pitching, even close to something that's remotely, and it's a 60-game sprint, as we keep talking about. You know their offense is going to score runs.
Agreed.
It could be an interesting team.
Yep, I agree with you. I kind of got the Rockies being sneaky better than what people think.
But are we talking about making the Dodgers sweat?
We're talking about maybe
just kind of hanging with them?
Finishing in second in the division, getting into the postseason, and then maybe making a run. Maybe winning 2 out of 3 in that new first round, and then maybe moving from there. Who knows?
But there is a gap between the Dodgers and whoever.
Look,
Rockies,
for the
Diamondbacks.
Dodgers, like the pitching, the starting pitching, they're leaning on Gingergaard, right? They're leaning on May. Do you like that one, by the way? Gingergaard, not Noah Syndergaard.
I got it. I got it.
So they're calling him in Los Angeles.
Is that what they are?
There's still some questions in
stuff.
L.A. I'm just trying to make it compelling for the rest of the NL West, for heaven's sake.
I see what you're